Music Access. I'm sure there are a lot of listeners who like this actor. He appeared as a lovable and down-to-earth pop star Oscar on the hit drama series Secret Garden a few years ago. His name is Yoon Sang-hyun. Unlike this character from Secret Garden, he's in another drama these days where he plays a really timid character that is unable to say anything or act out what he's truly feeling inside. And in the drama, there's a scene where one day, after just holding it all in, Yoon Sang-hyun's character looks as if he can't just hold it anymore and just yells out, "Hey, you, hey!" to the person who was bothering him. And while he was acting out that scene, the pent-up frustration that the real actor Yoon Sang-hyun was feeling inside came out. And he found himself swearing without even knowing it, saying, "Hey, you, beep, beep, beep." And everybody went silent. Then burst out laughing and everyone started clapping and yelling and saying good job, that he was a hero. And of course it's not good to swear, but sometimes when you have all that pent up frustration and anger inside of you, don't you think it might be better to let go all the negative feelings that are pent up inside in that way? Hello Music Access family, I'm your DJ, Moon Kim of RP here on Music Access, and you're here with me on April 21st, 2016, and the first song for the show today was No One Else Like You by Adam Levine, requested by Unita from Indonesia. And I'm kind of like the character, not really like the character that Yoon Sang-hyun is playing nowadays, but I tend to like really hold what I'm feeling really inside as well. So if someone pisses me off or makes me mad, I don't really show it that much. And I'm pretty good at like not getting mad too. I don't get mad easily, but sometimes, I try to hide my feelings. But I was more like that before, but nowadays I realize that it's not really good for you, and it's better for you to say what's on your mind and just be honest with your feelings to everybody else, and you don't have to be afraid of like hurting anybody's feelings. And I think they would appreciate it better if you're honest to your feelings as well. So and if it like really pents up inside of you, it becomes like a disease. It's like a disease if you make that anger and sadness build up inside too much. So there's got to be like a vent. There's got to be a way that you release it somehow. And I think you guys should do that too. Don't build up all that emotion too much by yourself. Talk about it with someone or just release it to that person directly. I think it's good for you. All right, hello. Here's how you can listen and participate back right after a song for message time. And we're going to listen to Fancy by Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX. Alright, the song you just heard was Fancy by Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX. Alright, it's time to listen to your stories with Message Time. And we have a message from our very own Milaiki from Germany. Hi Moon, thank you for caring and asking me yesterday if I was having a bad time. I'm alright and I don't want you to worry, okay? But I'm worried, Minlikey. Are you alright? I'll be your happy pill as always again. Also, I finally received your Polaroid yesterday. Thank you so much to you and PD님's and Jackanim's for sending it all the way to Germany. Whoever wrote my address on the letter, your handwriting is cute. Haha. Thank you for always caring for your fans. Of course I always care for you guys because you guys always care for us too. And I think the person who wrote the address, I'm assuming, is Jackanim. She has a really interesting personality. She's very, she gets surprised easily, and she's really like feminine, and she's really, I guess, funny. And I am assuming that she would have like a really cute handwriting as well. And I think it's our Jakanim. And I'm glad that you received our Polaroid. I'm glad you like it. And Robin from Canada says, "Good afternoon, Moon. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. Right now, I'm working on completing my income taxes as a deadline to file to the government is the end of the month. Listening to your show makes it feel like less tedious process. Cheers, Robin." Yeah, guys, if you guys are doing anything tedious like this, anything repetitive and boring, I think radio is great, right? And when you're driving might be boring as well sometimes. And if you listen to radio while driving, it's a totally different experience, right? And when you do your taxes, that's great, Robin. Good idea. When you do your taxes, doing your homework, doing anything, just listen to Music Access, and it's gonna be a different experience for you guys. I hope. I try to make it that way. All right, thank you, Robin. Good luck with your tax documents. Okay, and myself from the Philippines. Hello, Moon. I feel so down right now. It's related to work, but sorry, I can't share it to you. I guess it's confidential. I'm curious now. I think I would feel more depressed if I share it on air, I see. But can you please cheer me up in any ways you like? Thank you, Moon. 사랑해. 사랑해 to myself, and I wish you feel better. Fighting. Cheer up. You can do it. All right. And everybody, everybody goes through that hard time while working. Our future is so unstable and like it's so tedious and nobody understands and the communication is bad. You have all these boring meetings over and over again, these pointless meetings and works, but it's part of it. It can't be perfect, right? Okay, good luck myself. Feel better. And thanks so much everyone for sending in your messages to Message Time. Let's listen to a song before we move on with MAF. We're going to listen to The Sound by the 1975, requested by Jonna from the Philippines. Calling all Music Access family. From today, we are MAF. MAF is, of course, the acronym for Music Access Family, and this corner is for us to collect applications from all of you who wish to become a member of Music Access Family, and now we'll introduce those applications for you on air. And some of the things we would like to see on your application is your name, of course, where you live, your age, and other interesting facts about you. You can write about your hobby, your interests, your likes, your dislikes, or anything else you want to say to me is fine too. Alright, today's first MAF message is from Taeko from Japan. Hi Moon, how are you today? I'm doing good, Taeko. It's raining today, but I like rain, so it's fine. I'm Taeko, living in Tokyo, and my age is 30 years old plus. I see. This is not the first time for MAF. I know that. It is not. I've already told you about my hobby, scuba diving, my job. Yes, you have very interesting hobbies. So let me tell you what I was like when I was in university. All right. My major was economy. I started to live alone as a university because university was far away from my parents' house. Also, I was in girls' high school and everything was new to me. I started part-time job in Big Beer Hall from Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. In the beer hall, there were about 30 employees. All were from different universities and colleges. I worked so hard because there was a guy I loved in the beer hall. Ooh, he was a colleague from other university. As he had a girlfriend, it was one-sided love though. I worked there to see him every day. After we finished working, we always went out for drinking almost every night till the morning. Party animals, huh? I did not study so hard during 2 to 3 years when I did the part-time job, as I really like to hang out with colleagues. That's, everybody's like that. We love to hang out and we love to party when we're in college. Don't worry, I could graduate from university without repeating a year. To hang out with friends and going drinking was so fun, but I should have studied harder when I was in university. How about you? How was your college life? All right, Taiko, that's something I did not know about you. You are a huge party animal. I did not know. But, everybody's like that. I was like that. But like I said this before, but I used to be like a really, really like a goody two-shoes boy back in high school. And I never partied. I never like really went out. I just loved music. So with Suyun Exi, we just, after school, we would just go just practice and make music. That's all we did actually during high school. But when I went to college, it was different. I've learned I started hanging out with more people and I started, just partying more. And there was like a phase in my life where I think it was college and a little after college too, when I first came to Korea. It was like the partying days. I think everybody kind of goes through that phase when you party a lot, and that was a phase for me, college and after college. But me, it wasn't too bad. I didn't party that much. I studied a little bit, but my focus was, towards music. That was my first priority ever. So everything that I've done, like music was first, and then if I get the spare time, partying. But there was this like 1 or 2 years where I partied really hard. Like you, I would be out from night till morning with friends, just partying. And but at one point, you kind of get sick of it. It grows old on you, and it's like, I've had enough. I've partied enough, right? So you go back to your focus, and you go back to your priorities in life. And yeah, I think everybody goes through that phase. Nothing wrong with it. I know there are some of the listeners right now are going through that phase, and that's all right. And as long as you if you don't stay there in it too much, I think it should be fine, right? All right, thank you very much, Taiko, for sharing that. And thanks for everyone for sending in your MAF message. And we're going to move on with one more MAF after a song. Bang My Head by David Guetta featuring Sia, requested by Satomi from Japan. The song you just heard was Bang My Head by David Guetta featuring Sia, requested by Satomi from Japan. All right, here's our next MAF message from Nika from the Philippines. Hello, Moon. Good day. Good day, Nika. This is Nika from Manila, Philippines. Thank you for accepting my application last Tuesday, April 5th, as one of your members of Music Access family. Oh, you're welcome. I sent my first poem last Sunday, April 10th, which is Love Toxic, since it doesn't contain moon on it. But anyway, here's my poem with moon on it. All right, I hope you like it and give positive and negative comments on it. Okay, here we go. Moonlight. There is darkness in the woods. I can hear sound of crickets and howl of wolves. I can feel the breeze of the wind. The only light gives me is brightness of moon. It's been a while that my life is empty, remembering the good times that we were together. I can feel your touch brush against my skin. I can hear your voice singing. When I look up in the sky, I feel loneliness. But when I saw the brightness of the moon, I remember you, wishing you right here beside me. I hope you remember me. Just like the moon, it brightens my day. Thank you, Moon, for reading my poem, and always take care. Nika, you're very talented. I like your poem. I like this one. I think I like this one more than the last one because it kind of gives that, like the Twilight, like fantasy, mysterious vibe to it as well. But you can kind of picture this poem. Like when I read it, I was like picturing it. I could like really visualize the scenery of this poem, and I think it's really good. Yeah, it's very good, and thank you for adding moon in it. But I was kind of glad that it wasn't really like cheesy like me in it, but it was actually about the moon. Like when you see the moon, you think of that person. You were very lonely, but moon was something that gave you light, right? That was kind of what it meant, I feel like. All right, Nika, very talented, and send in more poems if you write more. I would love to read your poems on Music Access. All right, and thanks to everybody for sending in your messages for MAF. And here's how you can participate for MAF. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and click on Music Access, which will bring you to our homepage. Just write MAF on the title and tell us what you want us to know about you. And if you want to participate through your smartphone application, just download the Arirang Radio application and you can do the same. Just write MAF on your title and leave your messages there. All right, we'll come right back after a song for Moon Quiz. We're going to listen to Dangerously by Charlie Puth, requested by Sanyar from China. Solving, answering, and enjoying questions with Moon on Moon Quiz. Moon Quiz is not difficult or complicated, and there are 3 hints for the answer. The first hint will be a little hard, the second hint will be a little easier, and the third hint will be really, really, really easy. So let's start today's Moon Quiz. First hint. Today's answer is a male rapper, and he's super talented. And he was the final winner for 2014's Show Me the Money Season 3, and he was 25th on Infinite Challenges episode, Let Me Introduce My Ugly Friend. Second hint, today's answer is a guy, and he has a lot of lady fans. Like we mentioned, he may not be the best looking guy, but he's very attractive. He's a member of the group Icon under YG. Third hint, so, although he was introduced as Ugly Friend on Infinite Challenge, he's still got something to charm the ladies and the music skills, right? And who is this charming rapper? Here's today's music hint. 피디님, music hint, cue.
실력을 계속 걸어 욕심은 끝이 없어 너와 나 money
So did you guys get the answer? So what is today's Moon Quiz answer? If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Okay, before we move on, let's listen to a song, Wing Wing by Hyogo. Just heard was Wing Wing by Hyogo. And this corner is for all of your questions about me and my answers. It's called Moon Question. And here is today's question from Karen Kaiser from USA. Hi Moon, I have the Royal Pirates 2016 calendar on my desk at work, and many days I keep it on the picture side. For April, the picture said, inspire and be inspired. I really like this. Oh, thank you, Karen. My mom was a big inspiration for me, but my uncle inspired me professionally. And now my kids, as they are becoming adults, inspire me. I hope they will say that I inspire them as well. So Moon, who inspires you, both musically and personally? And who do you hope you are inspiring in what ways? Who inspires me? Definitely my parents, especially both my parents actually. My mom really supports me, and she is very supportive, and she gives me a lot of tips. And when I write songs, I always let her hear it first. I always let my parents hear it first to see if they like it. And my mom, she has always been like a rock music fan since college, when she was in college. So she knows a lot about music. So when she listens to a song, she knows if the song is good or not. So I let her hear it all the time. And she's, just so supportive, and just by that fact is really inspiring for me. Yeah. And my dad, he's a good artist as well. He paints really well. Both my mom and my dad, they met at college, and they both majored in art, so they're both really good artists and painters. But I doodle too. You guys see my doodlings? They're like, they're not that good compared to my parents. My parents, they're really good. So my dad always gives me advice, and we talk about art, we talk about life, we talk about just anything in life. So I talk a lot with my parents, and I think that's really inspiring. And musically, and if I see all these bands and actors, when I see them and see their work, that's the most inspiring. And when I listen to good music, or when I watch a good movie, it's really inspiring. And with my music, I wanna inspire people as well, like future artists. I want my music to be so that the future artists will listen to our music and grow up with our music and be influenced and inspired by our music as well. And for me personally, outside of Royal Pirates, I write a lot of songs, but it hasn't really been out yet. A lot of people haven't heard like what I do personally as a musician. And I think in the future, definitely, I want to have an album out, which is gonna have just like the album that I want to just do anything that I want to. I want to have an album like that as well, and I want to inspire people like that, with just the music that I really want to do, and with my passion for music, I want to inspire kids to listen to it and just want to be a musician, and who are already musicians, listen to it and be inspired with the style and that passion, right? All right, Karen Kaiser, I hope that answers your question. And if you'd like to send your question for Moon Question, just visit www.arirangradio.com and click on Music Access, which will bring you to our homepage. Just write Moon Question on the title and tell me what you want to know about me. And if you want to participate through your smartphone application, just download the Arirang Radio application, and you can do the same. Just write Moon Question on your title and leave your questions for me there. Okay, before we move on, let's listen to a song, 우아하게 by Twice. Alright, the song you just listened to was 우아하게 by Twice. Alright, it's time for message time, and we have a message from Gabriela Everlasting. That's a cool last name, Gabriela Everlasting from Peru. LOL, you were really feeling that rap, Moon. I wonder if you can rap us a little bit or something. Oh, you look so handsome, all in black. Oh, thank you very much. It's actually like a dark navy, but thank you very much. And rap, I really cannot rap, but I really love hip-hop music, so when I listen to it, I really get into it. But me personally, I cannot rap. No, 나의 응격 고래, That's all I can do. Chikako from Japan says, "Hello, DJ Moon. I'm Chikako. Finally, I went to karaoke yesterday and I sang Runaway. Oh, Runaway's in the karaoke. I did not know that. The song is so difficult for me to sing, so I respect you. Kukuku. I love your songs very, very much. I'm looking forward to your new songs. Thank you always. Love you, DJ Moon." Love you too, Chikako. And yeah, that's the thing about Royal Pirate song. If you listen to it, it doesn't sound hard, but when you guys try to sing it, it's really hard. I think our songs are really difficult to sing, and especially the hardest songs are Runaway is pretty hard, Too Fast is pretty hard, Drawing the Line is really, really hard, because in Drawing the Line, the song is pretty high itself, but there's no place to breathe. Like seriously, no place to breathe at all. So when I first practiced it, I was like, oh my god, how can I sing this song by myself? You know, it's like an idol song when like it's gotta be like 3 or 4 people singing it, but I had to sing it all by myself. So I think, and people always tell me when they go to karaoke, they're like, "Oh, hey, I sang your song, but why is your song so hard?" And I was like, "I told you, our songs are hard to sing." But I respect you for giving it a shot, and send a video of you singing our song, and I'll definitely watch it. All right, thank you, Chicago. And Eva from Poland says, "I managed to tune in somehow, even though I'm on the way to a conference with my boss right now. I guess I really need my daily fix of music access no matter what. Ha ha ha. Greetings from Polish mountains." All right, greetings from the Arirang Radio Korea studio, Eva. And good luck with your conference. I know that you do graphic designing, and I know that you have really big deals that you work with. And just good luck with that, all right? And I'm glad that music access became your daily fix, and it becomes like that for all of you listeners. Listen to Music Access every day, all right? Okay, Muzila Makmoon from Malaysia says, "Hello, Moon. Today's my off day, so I get to listen to Music Access. Yay! Yay, Muzila. How are you? Hope you are doing good. I saw Entertainer Drama preview and spotted you in Suyun. Can't wait for the episode to air. Have a good day." You saw it, huh? I think that episode is airing pretty soon. Either today or next week. So look forward to that. But it's gonna be like a short scene, so don't look for too much. Okay. Okay, Jana from the Philippines. "Moon, work's been really crazy lately and keeping me busy. Since there's a lot of drastic change at work, I feel so stressed out and pressured with just about everything. I have around 50 people under my belt, and I know I've been driving them over the edge recently as well. I just feel so lost sometimes and feel like running away, but I know I have these people to answer to as well. Anyways, I just dropped by to say hello to everyone and take a breather. Have a great day, Moon." John, I hope Music Access becomes a breather for you, and I'm sorry that you're really stressed out with work, and that's just part of it. You know, even though I'm in a band too, I've my company, and sometimes we have troubles too. And like you said, we have so many people to be responsible for, and you have so many pressures. But that's something that you're gonna have to, like, I know you're a girl, but you're gonna have to man up and just deal with, right? You have to embrace that with a big heart, right? All right, good luck with that, Jana. And I would like to quickly just mention that we know that there has been earthquakes in Japan and Ecuador, and a lot of people have been, suffering, and a lot of people have been going through hard times lately. But I just want to say, I just want to say that we support you, and we're praying for you, and we wish you guys all the best. And I know it's really tough, and we can't imagine how it's like. I know it must be scary, and but I just want to say we're praying for you, and we're here for you, and anything we can do, we'll do. So if you guys are Music Access listeners, you guys should definitely. I just want to say that we're praying for you and we support you. All right. Okay, thanks everyone for sending in your messages for message time, and let's listen to a song before we come back with more. 흔들린다 by Tail, requested by Nana from Japan. Alright guys, it's almost time to wrap up the first hour, and the second hour we'll be back with our Thursday corner Obladi Oblada with Kwan Ju-hyun. And to wrap things up for the first hour, I will let you hear Change the World by Eric Clapton, requested by Yayoi from Japan, and I'll be right back.
Music Access.
All right, the second hour for Music Access has begun, and I'm your DJ for Music Access, Moon Kim of RP. And in the second hour today, we have our Thursday corner, Obladi Oblada, with Arirang newscaster Kwon Ju-hyun. And I'll be right back with Ju-hyun in just a bit. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz from Jeju City, 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz from Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through our smartphone application in DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, etc., all you need to do is download Arirang Radio application and you can use our services there. All right, after listening to a song, we're going to come back with Obladi Oblada with Ju-hyun. 잊어버리지 마 by Crush featuring Taeyeon. An ordinary day can turn into a special one.
Or a fun one with one funny little episode during the day.
Listening to our Music Access family's various happenings on Obladi Oblada.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
Obladi, oblada, life goes on.
Hello, Jian.
Hello, Moon.
How's your week?
It's good.
It's good.
Yes.
Anything special last weekend?
Well, it's rain. I'm enjoying the rainy season right now.
Oh, you like the rain?
Yes, I do like the rain, and I caught a cold yesterday.
Why do you like it?
Because it looks like UK. I'm in London right now.
Ah,
You know,
so
it's
it's
so
like
gloomy outside.
Is it that gloomy in UK?
Sort of. Half
Sort of.
gloomy, half bright.
It rains a lot?
Rains a
I
lot.
see, I see.
Do you like this kind of weather?
Yeah, I actually enjoy it because, mostly it's sunny, right? The weather is mostly sunny. And sometimes when it rains, I kind of like it because it only comes once in a while. And especially like when you're in your room and you're just hearing like the sound of raindrops. Or when you're driving in a car. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Do you like to write songs like in these kind of weather?
I love writing songs. And for me personally, I'm not really good at like writing happy songs.
Oh, really?
I always write kind of like mellow, like melancholy, gloomy songs.
Oh.
So like the UK 감성, UK
Very
like,
artistic.
emotion. Yeah, it matches me really well. And especially when it rains, it's just kind of more inspiring. And there was one time I wrote a song and it was raining outside and the sound was so beautiful, right? So with the microphone, I like recorded that sound and put it in the intro of the song.
There was a movie.
There's a movie.
There was a movie about that. They recorded the raindrops. And they made a movie of that.
Really? The whole movie's about recording raindrops?
No, the process that they went to this mountain and then it had this recording.
I see. And I just love the sound of like just those natural sounds. You watched the movie Begin Again, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I love it.
And I love it when they record like outside, and I love it when I record my demos, like my demos at home, and in my room, it's not like a studio. So sometimes there's like cars passing by.
Yes.
And like people chatting outside. And when I record, sometimes the sound like goes in the microphone.
Oh.
And I like it.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. Because it sounds like I'm recording in a city. And I think Begin Again kind of made me like, I was like, oh, that's cool. Because it has that like the city sound and all that in it. So I think it's beautiful.
I like to drink makgeolli.
Makgeolli,
On a rainy day.
yeah. I crave makgeolli when it rains too. That's like
You
a
too?
Korean thing.
Korean traditional.
I would have never thought that
Drinking.
you were like a makgeolli craving during rainy
really?
day type of person.
I am. Rather than wine, I do prefer makgeolli.
really?
Yes.
I see. Well, that's enough with alcohol for today. And Kyun's not here this week.
Yes, I miss him.
You miss him. Do you like him?
Yes, I do like him.
He's a
I
great
thought you were
guy.
going to sing a song for him today.
Me?
Yeah.
Was I?
Yes.
What song?
Because it was his birthday last week. You didn't know that.
Wait, it was his birthday?
It was his birthday last week.
All right, let's sing happy birthday to Kyun together. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ki-hoon. Happy birthday to you. All right, Ki-hoon. Good luck with the drama shooting, Ki-hoon, if you're listening. Yeah, I wish you luck. And Tri-hyun,
Yes.
I heard I saw a picture.
Oh my gosh.
I heard that you were quite 얼짱.
Oh,
You were
want to
known
talk
for
about
your
that?
beautiful looks. I mean, you're really beautiful right now,
Oh my gosh.
but I saw a picture that was online. It was
That is not me. Yeah.
That is not. It
That
is
not
you.
me.
I'm actually looking at it right now. I'm zooming in really closely.
Don't do that, Moon.
It's a
don't
great
do that.
picture.
Well, yeah.
When was this?
It was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and you had longer hair.
I did have long hair.
See, this is why I always say my ideal type is girls with longer hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it just looks more feminine. It's just like a very
Feminine.
personal preference.
But you did have long hair too,
I used to
like
have,
a month ago.
like a
Didn't you?
month ago.
Isn't it? No.
It was longer.
a
but,
long. Yeah.
when I first debuted, I had my hair was like as long as yours right now.
Oh, really?
I had really
Did you
long hair
choose to do that, or your manager asked you, or your company asked you to do that
in the beginning.
in the beginning?
I just always had long hair.
Oh, really?
It was
You
like-
prefer?
I preferred.
Why?
Because I was in a rock band.
Ah, that's why.
It was like a
because of the
natural
music.
thing. It's the music, right?
Mhm.
And I couldn't imagine myself with like my hair like right now.
Mhm.
Before I couldn't imagine my hair like this.
But
I
you
was
look very smart right now.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'll take
That's
that
the
as a
point.
compliment.
Yes, that is a compliment.
Yeah. How about you? You always had longer hair, but recently you cut it, right?
Yeah, I did have a long hair for
Mm-hmm.
my almost more than 25 years. And then now I finally decided to have a shortcut.
And you like it?
Yeah, I do like it.
it looks
But you
good on
don't
you.
like it. Mo.
No,
you
I like
a
it.
longer one.
I like it. It looks smarter and you look more professional with it.
Oh,
But I
really?
think longer hair, you look there's like it's more
Feminism.
feminine vibe.
Mm-hmm.
So a quick question, and you have to answer in 3 seconds right away. I was famous in my neighborhood for my good looks when I was young. I was quite popular. Yes or no?
No.
On three. One,
no.
two, three.
No, don't. No, I wasn't.
No.
I think you were famous, Spoon.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was not a popular kid back in back in school.
Were you a quiet boy?
I was pretty quiet.
Uh-huh.
I was pretty quiet, and I just didn't like to hang out with people that much.
Oh, really?
It's like I only hung out with my bandmate Suyun Exi, and we after school we just wait for the school to be over, and after school we just like play music. And,
only three of you.
James joined later on in college,
uh-huh.
but back in high school I was like that. I was a quiet boy.
Oh.
Yeah. How about you?
I was a very loudy
Popular
girl.
among friends?
Sort of.
Sort of loud.
Because like those who play with me, their nose bleed.
They nosebleed.
Yeah,
Well, what
because
do you
I
do?
made
Do you,
them. No, I don't
like
punch them.
jujitsu? Lunchtime jujitsu is what you guys do, like wrestling?
No, I don't punch them. But the thing is, I make them exhausted
By
by
doing
playing outside in the playground or in the house. Like I was
see.
full of energy.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Like telling from your voice, you sound like when you were in school, you were this like really popular pretty girl.
Oh, really?
Who always like studies during lunchtime, and you have like couple of friends that you like chat and
Yeah.
then like laugh like oh,
No, it was not
and then
like
read
that.
books. It wasn't
I
like
was
that.
not like that.
I see. Very active.
Very active.
All right, and let's listen to a song before we move on with Obladi Oblada. 나를 찾아줘 by 전효성. All right, the song you just heard was 나를 찾아줘 by 전효성, and you're listening to our Thursday corner, Obladi Oblada with Kwonjuhyun from the newsroom. And we're looking at funny and ridiculous episodes and stories that might have happened to you or your friends or family in real life. And before we get to our messages, we have a few messages that came in, and Juhyun, can you read us?
Of course. Well, Juhyun, this is from Gabrielia from Peru. Juhyun, Moon, today is the very first day I listened to Obladi Oblada. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love the chemistry between you guys. Ha 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 ha. That British accent.
Yeah.
Anyways, Juhyun, you look so beautiful. You look beautiful. Thank you.
Oh.
You two are like beautiful idol.
How does it feel like reading that yourself?
I'm flattered.
Are you flattered?
Yeah.
But you're looking more and more like a celebrity, like
Oh my
day
gosh.
by day.
Thank you.
I like your
Due
dress.
to you.
Huh?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm wearing this because I thought it's spring right now because of the
Yeah,
cherry
it's
blossom.
very spring-like
Yeah,
dress. I
it's
thought you
raining
dressed up
outside.
for Music Access.
Oh yeah, of course I did.
You did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Myself from the Philippines says, sad that Kyun is not with you today. In case Kyun is listening, belated happy birthday, Kyuna. Anyways, welcome to Music Access, Juhyun. Did I spell your name right?
Yes, that's
you did.
correct.
Yeah. I love listening to your British accent. Moon, can you use British accent every Thursday? You can alternate with Aussie accent. Ha ha ha. Do I sound British?
No.
I don't? I thought I sounded British. Harry Potter.
Say, do you want some water?
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 니 물 좀 줄까?
네 물 좀 줄까?
That's so good.
살아있네.
Yeah, that's so good. Our writer, she sent me a video clip by my text message, and it was about intonation of British English. It was quite similar to Busan dialect.
부산 dialect.
Yeah,
부산 accent.
yeah.
I'm pretty good at 부산
Really,
accent.
try some.
살아있네.
살아있네.
너 뭐하노? 니 미친나?
That's
yeah.
so. Oh, so
I saw it from the
says,
movies. That's why.
Stop it. 고마해라.
Stop. 고마해라.
고마해라.
Stop it.
Stop it.
I'm pretty good.
You're so good.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Okay, I'm
고마해라.
gonna read this in British accent on our
sure.
script. We're looking at funny and ridiculous episodes and stories that might have happened to you or your friends or family in real life.
What
Does
are
that
you
sound
doing
British?
now?
Does it sound British?
No.
It does not.
I'll try British.
Okay, try it.
Okay. All you need to do is write to us about the funny, silly, or even serious stories about your friends, family, co-workers, or even yourself making a mistake, or other funny episodes from your daily life. Just write obladi oblada on your title when you send us your message on our message board. I hope you guys will send us lots of messages.
Well, there you go. That
Sounds British.
That's proper British accent, and I don't think I could ever really imitate that.
My sales said Kyuna.
Kyuna.
Oh, we call him Kyuna.
Kyuna is like, I think calling.
Yeah.
Like Kyuna, like 주연아.
Like
뭉쳐라.
Kyunjang.
Yeah, they do that.
Kyunjang.
Yeah, they do that.
Oh, they do that in the Philippines as well?
No, they don't do that in the Philippines. But they know Korean.
Wow,
they
that's
know
why.
some Korean. That's why they do it.
Wow, clever.
Yeah, so if you get close to our Music Access family members, they're going to start calling you 주연아, 주연
Oh,
언니,
that's so
stuff
good.
like that.
That's so
Yeah,
good.
what do you prefer? 주연아, 주연 언니?
Gianna.
주연아.
Yes.
Yeah, so listeners, call her 주연아. She's fine with it. All right then, Juyeon, can you read us our first story?
Yeah, of course. Well, we have a message from Jenny from Malaysia. Hello, Juan, Anni, Ki-hun, and Moon.
Hello.
Hello. Good day, everyone. I have several funny stories. So when I read the new topic for Obladi Oblada, I was thinking which one I should share with you guys. But I guess I will go with the current event that happened in my life.
All right.
You know, I have mixed blood, half Iban and half Chinese. I have a typical look of a Chinese girl. That's what my friend told me, and people always mistook me as one. But I didn't know Chinese language. Since Moonbin wondering how it felt like to have mixed blood, I guess the next story will give you a slight hint on how it felt like.
All right.
Well. One day, I went for groceries shopping. As I was waiting for my turn to pay, this family talked behind me. They were talking in my native language, Iban language.
Wait, where is Iban?
Iban is Sarawak in Malaysia. It's a
I see.
beautiful nation,
I see.
state. And, they were talking in my native language, Iban language, and I don't think they realized that I knew what they talked about.
Uh-oh.
They were obviously gossiping about how ladies spend their money and coloring their hair, and none of the modern lady has black hair. Well, both. We don't have a black hair, both.
We both don't have black hair.
We have
And I
brown
think
hair.
it's true. Nowadays, if you look around, not that many people have like black, natural black hair. Most of us
Natural
dyed
brown, maybe.
natural brown.
light
And most
brown.
people, I think, dye it brown. And a lot of people dye it like just bleach it blonde too. I see a lot of that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Well, it happened that I just colored my hair. I was so curious of how they looked like because I might be the one that they talked about. So I slowly turned my head toward that direction as if I was looking for someone else. Because I wanted to look at them. The lady is quite old, so I just pretended that I don't know what they were talking about.
I see.
Even after I take a look at them, they still continue to talk about these issues. I guess they think that I'm a Chinese girl. So I learned something from this. Don't talk behind someone back, especially in public, because they might know that language.
That's true.
Well, P.S. I wish I can ask you guys whether I look like Chinese or not, or whether I have that extra mixed blood look. Well, Jenny, you look so beautiful.
Yeah. Jenny, you...
Jenny,
but I
answer.
could see.
Answer, Jenny.
I could see a little... Is it Malaysian, Iban?
Yes.
I could see that. I don't think she looks full Chinese.
Well, Sarawak is one of the two Malaysian states on the island of Borneo.
Right.
If I'm incorrect, please tell
Yeah.
me.
I think you look properly mixed. But I
Probably
could,
mix.
Yeah. And brown hair. You have the straight brown hair.
Yes. But the thing is, I went to Sarawak for
you
two
did?
times when I was
Two
younger.
times? Why'd you go?
I joined this international youth camp, and I stayed there for a month.
You were so active.
Yeah,
You know, every
I
time
told ya.
we have any story, you have something related to. Like you had a conference there, or you had like
a
the
camp.
Girl Scout there, or you had.
And I stayed there with many students all around the world.
Right,
and there was this Indian Malaysian, Malay, and there's a Chinese mix Malaysian.
There's a lot of people who are Chinese Malaysian mixed,
and
right?
also Indian mix as well.
Right.
So, but I couldn't distinguish the difference between them. But the thing is, while staying there for a month and speaking them, I could like slightly know their behavior. The way they speak was a little bit different.
Is it different? I noticed that Caucasians who are born in Korea, full Caucasians, they speak almost perfect Korean,
Yes, they do.
but sometimes it's like they have like a slight accent.
Yes.
Do you think it has to be with like the way like Caucasians and Asians might be like our heads are shaped differently and maybe
Maybe.
has a different sound?
Maybe.
It doesn't really have that, like you can tell that like the person is really, really just fluent, but it's not really like, it doesn't sound like a Korean guy speaking Korean.
Oh, yeah.
It still
doesn't.
sounds like a white guy, a Caucasian person speaking really good Korean. Yeah, I noticed that.
But some people say I look like Chinese too.
You?
Yeah, I went to Palau. I went to Palau last month, and people over there kept speaking Chinese to me.
They did.
Yeah, they did, and I just answered them, "Xie xie."
Xie. Do you speak Chinese? Do you speak Cantonese or Mandarin?
No,
Oh,
I
that's
don't.
all you know how to speak.
Yeah.
I see. And have you had like a time when you heard someone talking behind your back, or?
Well, I actually talked in front of them. I met this guy in Malaysia. He was Australian, and he was so handsome. So I
you
said,
kept yourself busy, huh? I see. Does your husband listen to music?
"Are you listening now?" No, please don't.
All right.
Well, he was so handsome. So I said
okay.
in Korean, "You look so handsome. 너 진짜 잘생겼다." I said that. And you know what he said to me?
What?
I know. He understood
understood.
Korean.
But what was he? He was
Australian.
Australian. How did he understand that?
I don't know. Maybe he learned some
Maybe
Korean.
you never know. You
You
never
never
know what
know.
language they speak.
Have you ever? Do you have any
Me?
experience? Somebody talking behind you and you just catch that.
You know what? I actually haven't had that experience yet.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I guess, ignorant in that sense. It's like, whatever, talk crap about me. And for me too, personally, I don't really like talking about people. know?
That's so good. That
Yeah,
is so good.
Because I feel like such like a, like small-minded person if I like talk bad about someone behind their back. So it's like either say it in front of them or don't say a word.
Yes, don't say. I'd
That's
rather
right.
prefer don't say that.
Yeah. All right. Well, what was her name?
Jenny.
Jenny from Malaysia. I didn't know that she actually sends a lot of messages, and it's good to see a picture from you.
Yeah, me
You're
too.
very pretty.
You're very pretty.
All right, and we're gonna continue on with Obladi Oblada with Jihyun from the newsroom after listening to a song, and we're gonna listen to 네가 보인다 by Bernard Park and Hyerim. Just heard was 네가 보인다 by Bernard Park and Hyerim, and you're here with Jihyun for Obladi Oblada. And here's our next message from Eka from Indonesia. Hello, Moon, Kihyun, and Jihyun 언니. Well, Kihyun's not here, but I'm sure he heard it. I want to share a funny, but at the same time also frustrating story. I have difficulty to tell left from right. It's not that I can't, but I need more time compared to other people. I understand. Some people are like that. One time I had a marching training, which, of course, using left and right as the command. I made a lot of mistakes there. I felt really sorry to my friends. The instructor, who is my senior, also looked mad. She then asked us to close our eyes and follow her commands. I didn't know how, but at the end, I had the same position as the others.
Oh.
I felt so relieved. If they add one more minute, I guess I'd give up and brave myself to tell everyone that I can't tell left from right. It's kind of cute. When I tried to find about it online, actually, a lot of people have the same difficulty. How about you guys?
Wow. That is exactly me.
Is that like, that's kind of like me.
You too?
Actually, if I'm facing left, right, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
But when I face someone, right, and they're like, oh, look at my
On the
right
opposite
hand, right?
side.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
the opposite side is like, I need like 1 second. Oh, that's right. I need like 1 second to figure it out.
There was an interesting research about this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to share with our listeners.
Uh-huh.
Why do some people struggle to tell left from right?
Right.
Speaking to Outpatient Surgery magazine early this year,
Mm-hmm.
Professor John Clack from Drexel University, Philadelphia,
Mm-hmm.
estimated that a fifth of people have the same issue.
1/5 of people.
1/5 of people, saying that 20% of the population has right and left confusion like us.
Yeah.
20%, meaning that they can't immediately tell their right from their left without having to think about it first.
Right.
That means if I say, raise your right hand. So that took 1 second for you, right?
No, it was right away.
So raise your right hand. If somebody says you have to raise your right hand to a group of people, 20%. 20% of people might raise their left or have to take a few moments to think about it.
They're like, oh, they're like that. It's like, oh.
There is a game, you know?
Oh, yeah. 전기 100개 들어. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Is that the game?
I don't know.
That's not the game.
That's not the game.
Yeah, anyways. There's a
Okay.
game.
I don't think so.
Okay.
When do you confuse right or left?
Like that. When I face someone and they're like, like, it's
You
like
have to
to
say
my
the
right. You have to say,
opposite way.
to my right or to your right. And
uh-huh.
that gets me confused.
Well.
And it's like when somebody says, oh, left turn here. Like for a minute, I might get confused. Right turn. Oh, left turn.
Yes. You
Like
know
that, right?
Yeah, you know in Korean, like right turn is 우회전
우회전.
and 좌회전 is the left turn.
좌회전.
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 I'm not a good driver, but you know, I'm
Uh-huh.
a very good speaker who drives next to the driver. You know that?
Are you like a backseat driver? You
Yeah,
know
I
those
am.
people are the most annoying.
I am one of them. I'm
it's
one
like,
of them.
hey, why are you braking like that? Or why are you...
우회전, and that's not 우회전, it's left. I have to say left, but I say 우회전 all the time.
Oh, so you get people confused. That is not good.
That is not good. When I was in the UK, my mummy introduced a piano teacher,
Okay.
a Korean piano teacher. She taught me in Korean. So 오른손으로 치세요. Play with your right hand. 왼손으로 치세요. Play with your left hand.
Right.
And I just created a new song.
Are you serious? It's like a totally new song.
A totally new song.
You know, there are some people who, like, when they're on keyboards, you know how you type, like, just, like, regularly, right?
Uh-huh.
There are people who, like, they're not even left-handed.
Yes.
But they, like, cross their hands like this.
Wow, that's amazing.
They type like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not playing piano?
Not playing piano.
Oh, that is crazy.
When they're typing, they type like this. Not even left-handed. I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
It was, like, so weird to me. It's like, why do you type like that? They're like, this is more comfortable for me.
It's more comfortable, but
Yeah. Maybe it has to
Maybe
do
I'll
something
try.
with like left brain or right brainer. Are you a left brainer or right brainer?
Left.
You're left.
Left.
I'd assume that you're left. So cross your hands like this. If you cross your hands like this, and if your left finger comes up above, I heard that you're left-handed or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're right-handed.
I mean, like left brainer or right brainer. So that means we're both left brainers
Yeah,
in
we're
that
left.
way. Yeah, I thought I was right brainer, but I guess I was wrong. But do you have something like this, like that?
Confused.
Like that you're that you're not good with, something that confuses you, like you ever put it. For me, I can't use chopsticks properly.
Oh, you?
It's so hard for me to
When
use
did you
chopsticks.
start learning?
Like since I was born, I guess. Since I've been using it ever since I was a kid, but like I've noticed that I hold it wrong, and if I try to do it the proper way, it's like so hard.
It's not
for me.
working.
Doesn't work.
That's my story too. I thought I was using the proper way of the 젓가락.
Oh, you
the
can't use
chopsticks,
젓가락
but
properly either.
I do think I'm using it properly, but many people, like my hubby, says like that's not the right way.
That's not the right way.
Do you know the difference between 소녀 and 소년?
Of course I do.
What is it?
소녀 means young girl.
So what? Again, please.
Young girl.
Yeah, and
소년 means young boy.
you know what? I thought 소년 was a girl because it finishes with 년. For 10 years.
No, that's
I'm serious.
That's I guess that's possible, but that's used more as like a derogative, like a condescending word for ladies, right?
Yeah, but
I
thought
can
in
see
that
I
way,
can see why.
I thought it was a Chinese characteristic, so that's why I thought.
Is it Chinese character? 소 means small.
Yeah, a little.
But I assume it's Chinese character. But you would get that confused.
Yeah.
I see.
So embarrassed.
Or anything else like that?
Well, 수평수직.
What's that? wait. 수평 is horizon.
Horizon.
And
And
수직 is
vertical.
vertical.
Vertical, yes.
Ah,
Isn't it so confusing?
that confuses me
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So a lot of stuff like that.
Mhm.
A lot of stuff like that.
When it comes
in
to
the word.
Korean, it's so confused. It's so confusing, isn't it?
What was the hardest word for you in Korean? I think it's because I read a lot of like historical novels.
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of easier for me to know like the Chinese character words and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chinese. It's really difficult.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And was there like a phrase that you just didn't get when you first came to Korea? Or the hardest thing for you? Like saying 존댓말? Was that comfortable for you?
존댓말. Yeah.
Like 존댓말 is like what do you say? It's like a respectful word
language.
or language that when you speak to adults or someone you meet for the first time, you say 존댓말. Like when you say hi, you can say to your friends like 안녕, hi, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you say 안녕하세요 to your elders. Because
안녕하세요.
James in our band,
Mm-hmm.
he only knew how to speak 존댓말 in the beginning.
Oh.
Because he learned like, I don't want to be rude, so I'm only going to learn 존댓말. So we'd be talking, right? And suddenly he'd be like, 문철아, 문철아. He would say 문철아, right? 문철아, 밥 먹었어요?
밥 먹었어요.
I was like,
식사하셨어요.
hey, don't do that. It feels so awkward because coming from my friend, he's like, 문철아 밥 먹었어요? I was like, what the hell are you saying, right?
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
so
right,
awkward for
right.
me when James said that. But now he knows how to speak
He knows how
반말.
to speak 반말 now.
Yeah.
So you're now okay with that, with the conversation having
Yeah,
Korean
of course I'm comfortable with him speaking 반말 to me, but in the beginning he was
in
like
the
that.
beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, Julian, it's almost time for us to wrap things up.
Aww.
Yeah, did you have a good time with that
Yes.
Ki-hoon?
Oh, without you. I didn't expect that coming. What should I say?
What should you say?
I enjoy the time with you.
Yeah, but we still
But we'll
want
still
Ki-hoon
miss
back.
him. Yeah.
I hope he comes back next week. I don't know how it's going to be. If it's too busy,
Please
I don't
come
know.
back.
Yeah, please come back, Ki-hoon. We miss you. All right, and sending Juhyun out, we're going to listen to a song, Yeah, Yeah, Yeah by Chris Brown, requested by Kayo from Japan. Goodbye, Juhyun. See you next week.
See you next week.
The song you just heard was Yeah, Yeah, Yeah by Chris Brown, requested by Kayo from Japan. And it's now time to reveal the answer for Moon Quiz from the first hour. And what is the answer for today? The answer is Bobby. Yes, the answer is Bobby from Icon. And congratulations, Darcy Ann from USA, Carmen from Taiwan, Morgan Braxton from USA, and Taeko from Japan. You guys are the lucky winners for today, and you guys got the answers correct. And thanks for taking part in Moon Quiz, everyone, and make sure to look forward to tomorrow's Moon Quiz, and do not forget to participate. All right, it's time to share some more messages sent in to us by our listeners with Message Time. And we have a message from Lynn Alleged from the Philippines. Hi, DJ Moon. Just curious, how do RP choose songs for your gigs? I'm surprised when you sang Died in Your Arms last time because it's quite an old song. I like RP's cover because it sounded more modern than the original. Our songs, how do we choose it? It really depends on like the length of the show. And if it's only like 30-minute show, we only choose like the fast songs. We play for 30 minutes, we just play the fast songs, have fun, and then get out, you know? But if it's like more than an hour or like an hour show, we choose like, okay, start strong, right? Start with the strong songs. In the middle, get a little emotional, right? And then get fast again, have fun. And then in the end, like just go all out with really fun songs. And then maybe like the last song, like play like an emotional song again and then end it. Emotional song or really just loud song again. And Died in Your Arms, I think it was a suggestion from our producer, actually. Our producer suggested that we play it. And when we heard it, it was really cool, you know, and we were like, oh, I think we could really make this into our version. So we did, and I think a lot of people liked it. So yeah, you know, I like the song too, personally. So yeah, that's how we chose it. And Ruzi Mariati from Indonesia says, hello, DJ Moon. You dressed up so well today. Did I? I'm dressed comfortably, but thank you. But you did something to me yesterday. I was like, oh my, what is Moon trying to do with my weak heart? Your loose shirt made your collarbone show. Your collarbone is too hard to handle by my weak heart. Poor my weak heart. Don't you ever try to do that again, okay? Well, Ruzi, I'm a kind of guy where you tell me not to do it, I want to do it more. So here's my collarbone. All right. Yumi Oshima from Japan says, hi, I'm Yumi. DJ Moon, how are you today? I'm doing great, Yumi. I think it's the first time I hear from you. You should send in more messages, Yumi. This is very much in like a weather typhoon. I guess you're saying the weather is bad in Japan right now. I'm watching drama at night and production defend. Not really sure what that means. I feel like maybe you're gonna watch a drama tonight, or maybe you're in the drama production industry or something. But Yumi, thank you very much for your message. All right, thanks to everyone who sent your messages during message time, and we're gonna listen to 2 songs before we move on. Pretty Boy by 21, requested by Lane Barredo from the Philippines, and Kiss Me by Zion T, requested by Yayoi from Japan. Just listen to Pretty Boy by 21, requested by Lane Barredo from the Philippines, and Kiss Me by Zion T, requested by Yayoi from Japan. And it was a lot of fun with Chihyun for Obladi Oblada, right? And if you guys are curious about her picture, you guys can look it up online, or maybe Chakanim, maybe she will put it up on our SNS, Music Access SNS. And let's all wish Kihyun for his new drama that he does well. And we hope everything goes well for Kihyun for his new drama. And we wish that we see him next week, right? But we're not sure, but we wish. All right, guys, it's almost time to wrap things up for today's Music Access. And the last song for today we're going to play is Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles, requested by Madison from USA. I'll be back tomorrow, so have a fantastic rest of the day. 안녕!